Hey everybody, it's me, V the Sepia Scholar, and I'm back on this good Sunday to talk about Ready to Love, Season 6, Episode 12, the finale, Decisions. Thank you for joining me. I'm feeling good, y'all. I don't know what to do with myself. I hope y'all are feeling blessed, happy, and loved. I just went and got a pedicure and my manicure, and woo, the way I might have to get me an Asian man, y'all, because the way they caress those feet. I would like to do something, but I'm just playing. I love all my beautiful men of the rainbow. All of y'all getting love from me. But either way, we're here for Ready to Love. So these are a bunch of beautiful melanated people looking for love. And that's the best part about it. Other than that, this season was a complete bust. This is a rant, not a review, so I'm not going step by step. I'm going to bounce around, speak of the highlights that I saw, what I thought was might have been trash about it. But before I do all that, let me go ahead and get into the intro, baby. Gotta get that intro in there, y'all. Gotta do it. But either way, I feel good, you guys. I got a lavender pedicure. Spent way too much money, but it's worth it. Gotta live a life of luxury every once in a while, right? So let's hit that intro. Like I said, the intro makes me bop, but if I tell the total truth, I listen to music to get me into an energy. And I've been listening to that Chris Breezy in my bed. So I was about to hit a body roll. I was like, oh, I was excited. But, I had to get on here and do this video real quick. So I'm super excited. Let me put up what episode this is. It is Decisions. So what y'all think about the season? Let me know in the comments. I was like, meh. It was kind of predictable. Episode 12, Decisions. Remember, the premise of the show is that you have a bunch of singles come in, mingle, go on dates, and at the end, they decide who's ready to love. We've gotten all the way to episode 12. There were some connections that were shady that I was like, what the hell is happening here? There's connections that came out of nowhere, and we didn't know what was happening. And it was just all over the damn place, y'all. I don't even know what to say about it. But anyways, so episode 12, like I said, I'm going to bounce around. Let me put up some pictures. Of the couples that made it to the end. Let me lower the music so you guys can hear me too, unless y'all like, the little quiet vibe we got for Sunday. But anyways, the couples that made it to the end were, let's see, after the shenanigans that happened last episode, where everybody on the season seemed to be self-eliminating. It kind of defeated the purpose of the show. They were self-eliminating. People were ghosting. All types of crazy stuff was happening. But the couples that made it to the end to make the decision were Donovan and Carmen. And Carmen was wearing, I'm skipping ahead, but Carmen was wearing the hell out of that, what you call it, peacock dress. And she was showing thighs and she was showing titties. And Donovan looked good in his blue suit. It was everything. Carmen, this is the best I ever seen you look on this show. You looked wonderful. Then we had Dakia and Paul. They made it to the end. You know how I feel every time I make this face. What is this bullshit? And then we had Joy and Clifton, a.k.a. the Brawny Man. Y'all know I like him big. He big like I like him, except he wear plaid, and I can't stand that shit. But before we got there, the ladies had to basically introduce the men to their family. And Carmen introduced Donovan to her mom and dad. Her dad was a military guy. The mom was a preacher, pastor. Donovan showed up in his best Target outfit, dry goods store outfit. I don't know what the F was going on. It wasn't impressive at all. He showed up with flowers for the mama at least. And Carmen was bragging at the fact that her parents don't play about their baby girl and that they were going to give him the business. And they pretty much started asking him all types of questions. And they asked him, what was the reason for his marriage ending, and he told the truth. Somebody told the truth on this damn show, and he said it's because he stepped out on his marriage. And I was surprised that he told the pastor that. And they were like, "How do we know that you're not gonna step out on Carmen?" And they were like, he basically was like, "Well, we have a bond, and if we have a discussion, and we have that commitment." Like the dad was like, "Well, you had that commitment with your ex-wife, so who's to say you're not gonna cheat on Carmen?" And then the preacher mom, the main thing she was talking about, which she looks exactly like Carmen, she wanted to know if Donovan had a connection with, had a relationship with God, or if he was religious. And he said he wasn't religious; he was spiritual. We all know he. Anyways, and all Carmen's mom cared about was that he had a connection with God, and so he got past there. They were cracking jokes, high fiving. He got past the parents, everything, all good. This is gonna be a quick rant. Then we got to fake R. Kelly, aka Paul, aka P.O., aka P.O.J. P.O. because he delivers, P.O.J. because he's a gigolo and they can't spell. Something about P.O.J. is super duper corny. I don't know why. He doesn't do it for me. Usually with the height and the beard and age and all that other good stuff, it would do it for me, but it was a big hell no. He was with Dakia. We both know they just here because they didn't make no other connections. They're like each other's fifth choice. So they're here. So he met Dakia's mom and her brother, and that was hilarious. First of all, P.O., I see you. I see you, P.O. You said that her mama was fine. You probably was trying to put down with the mama. So how you think the mama fine, but you don't think she fine because you don't find her sexy, and that's the reason you and Carmen fell out, because Carmen blasted that ass about how you felt about Dakia. Dakia is my favorite because she's an engineer, and people who know me in real life know why, but that's my boo. But they sat at the table and they asked if she said, "This is a guy that I'm dating." And they're like, "You usually don't introduce us to men you date unless it's serious." And even Paul kind of asked if she introduces a lot of dudes, or will she just introduce a dude just because, or if there's foolishness in a relationship, will she just keep going with it, or she'll drop it? And they said no, she'll drop it real quick if it's not worth it. So he's like, oh, "Okay, that's good to know." So I guess that gave him validation. I don't even know why we were here with them. But what was funny about it was the brother said, "Ooh, you kind of old." Why? Because turns out P.O. has a daughter that's 27 years old, and the brother was 26. Him and his arched eyebrows. I noticed the hell out of them damn arched eyebrows. I was like, what the hell? But anyway, he called P.O., aka Paul, old to his damn face. He wasn't gonna play it off. And then they started. The mom started asking about credit score, and Paul was bragging about credit score, saying that when they doing those interest offers, they're aimed for people like him. So it wasn't much to it. Nobody cares. Okay, next we have Joy and Clifton, which was the couple that everybody knew was gonna happen. They hit us with a surprise that Joy works in Mexico 6 months out the year. I don't know how this is gonna work, since Clifton seems to be highly sexualized, and he said he likes his woman to be next to him, and he's a quality time / physical touch love language type person. How the hell that's gonna happen way in Mexico? The little birdie told me he was in Mexico the other day, and if you're out in these internet streets, you see that they got matching tattoos. So they're trying to do something. They're trying to make it work. But before all that happened, he met the sister, Joy's sister, and she was really cute. Why the hell Clifton pulled up looking like he had his little brother leather jacket on, and he wrapped the freaking plaid shirt that he usually wears around it to give it some sass, some jazz? I don't know. But anyway, they started talking about the sister didn't have much to say to him because the sister was so mesmerized by his damn fineness that she was not asking the hard hitting questions, and she wanted to know how they were gonna make it work. And he's like, "I'm gonna get close to her," and he grabbed Joy and he booed up with her and everything. I noticed Clifton don't answer no damn questions. He don't answer no damn questions. I see you, Clifton. I see you, but I hope it works out. So back when they actually went and they met up again to talk about her going to Mexico, and she said that the thought of the distance hasn't hit her yet, and she wanted to basically wait till everybody got apart to see if it was going to work. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But she didn't want to not give it a try because she was so in love or smitten with this dude. And I feel like she's more in love with him than he is with her. Not in a good or bad way. She just seems to be crazy over him. And she straight up told him she can't wait to get the D. She can't wait. And he said, I can't wait to give it to you, baby. I can't wait to give it to you. So they were cute together. So we go to Nephew Tommy coming out. He kind of gives a synopsis of all the ups and downs of what happened this season. We all know we had most of the people on here was playing games. Not many people got eliminated the way that the show was supposed to happen. I think Wiley got eliminated the way the show was supposed to happen. Precious got eliminated. And Laverne. If I'm missing anybody, let me know in the comments. Everybody else self-eliminated. Tori got eliminated. Poor thing. And I heard he got blackballed, allegedly, from the show. Oh, y'all don't like little Tori. That's messed up. It's because y'all did something with that man's edit. But I didn't even want to go there. But either way, everybody else self-eliminated, dropped out, all the other stuff. And y'all know how I feel about Sabrina. Sabrina dates like a man, so I'm not mad at her. She went for what she wanted and she didn't see it, so she dropped out. But she kind of played herself because she went after Demetrius, who was not showing any true interest, any true effort, and dumped Tori, who was showing effort, then got pissed off at Donovan for feeling for having a connection with Carmen, all the while she was having connections with Demetrius and nibbling on ears and shit. So it was all a mess. Sabrina has a list of a man. I got a list too, but I haven't looked at it in a while. Of the man that she wants, and she's going way too far with trying to make it match exactly. So we'll see how she comes out in the end. And then on top of that, I'm not a fan of Sabrina because Sabrina seems to be shady and had tried to do some shady things to stay on the show, allegedly. And every man has called her out on her shady ways, saying that she said things and she claims she doesn't say them. And I told you guys from the time I saw that double come out, when she was with Laverne, I said something about that girl. Y'all think because she's little and cute, she can't have it in her. Something about that girl is not right. But I feel sorry for her because she's getting tore the hell up in these internet streets. So I'm going to leave her alone. Okay, we're at decision day. And we have Carmen and Donovan. And she is like, he gives her butterflies and all this cute stuff and everything. And they have flowers, as you can see in the picture below. And as you can see, I don't give a damn about this couple. I just think Donovan is fine as hell. He's fine. So Donovan chooses her and she chooses him and they get to smooch it. And the thing they did, the very ultimatumness of it all, he offered her a trip to anywhere. And I'm like, what would I do? Somebody offered me a trip to anywhere. Now, I've always wanted to go Hawaii because in all those TV shows and comedy shows, Hawaii was the big trip that they took as a family. And I always wanted to go there. I've also always wanted to go to Sandals and or Hedonism in Jamaica. But if I'm getting an all expense paid trip and they're paying for everything, where am I going to go? The motherland. I'm going to Ghana because I've heard so many amazing things about it and I want to go feel my, Africanness and my roots and everything. Of course, Haiti would be a place to go, but I can afford that myself. So if I had an all expense paid trip, I would go to Ghana. Okay, so they were cute. They're going on a trip. Are they ever going to go on that trip? Maybe they'll pull an ultimatum like Jake and Ray and never go on that bitch because the shit ain't real. But they seem to be making out and kissing in these internet streets, so it might be real. Then we have Paul and Dakia. I did not like how this played out. I don't even know why she showed up to that bridge. It must have been something in the contract. Because you think I'm going to show up somewhere and let somebody who I don't like or who have any interest in get on there to reject me on TV? It's a big fat no. Either way, they get on a bridge and Paul's speaking and he always speaks like this. My name is Paul. This is great. Look at the show. Cheese. Look in the camera. I'm on TV. That's how he speaks. I can't stand it. And it all comes out corny. But yet, I think he's actually a good person in real life because that's how he was able to make it this far with no real connections because he's good to the ladies and he gives affirmation. So that's how he got this damn far. But anyways, he get on there like a chick because he's a prize. I choose myself. And the kid's like, all right, maybe we could do a connection outside the show. Both of y'all lying. Nobody's going to do a connection outside the show. Eric was your connection. And if he ain't still up on your titties, it would have been a whole different damn show. Next. All right. Then we have Clifton and Joy. And Of course, they choose each other. She's smiling. They're kissing. They're hugging. He wore the hell out of that damn trench coat, and they chose each other. That was the end of the show. I told you guys this was going to be quick, so let me do a quick rant about the show itself. There was nobody on the show you could truly connect with. The connections were neither here nor there. You couldn't tell if they were real or fake. It seemed like a whole bunch of people were there for clout. They were the thing that I loved about this season was because I'm a professional and a technical professional. I loved the fact that they had so many like analysts and engineers and what is it? What was it? Nonprofit executives. They had very successful people. They all looked good, but it was a pure D damn mess. And what's on the show is boring, while the behind the scenes and all the interviews are lit. So something is wrong with it. You know how you handle this, Will Packard and Ready to Love? You go back to the resort and make them be with each other 24 hours a day. That's when you'll see who the true connections is. People can't hide all the foolishness that they're doing. Like, I always make fun of this, but how Winter was wobbling down the hallway to go sneak to go see Jay, and it was caught on tape. It's like, that's why the ultimatum in those shows are so huge. If you're not going to be bringing us real love, and nobody's going to be ready to love, because I don't think it's been real since the first season, even though Fake Morris Chestnut, what the hell was that man's name? Oh my God. Fake Morris Chestnut chose Reva, and it was shady how he did it. It still seemed more real than this. Of course, we had fake people like Aaron, who seemed to be on there for his real estate license and stuff. But we had so many amazing moments on those seasons, like London and Alexis and Divine. All those seem to be more real than this was. And I don't know if it's just the nature of now that the show has been on so many seasons that people know what the deal is, so they can't really, they know how to fake funk and get on there and boost up their Instagram likes or whatever. But they need to at least go back to the resort so we can see the mess the way we really want to see it. And the other thing I want to give an honorable mention, I'm so happy that Tyrone and Ace are together, because Laverne wasn't really trying to feel Ace like that. And I feel like Tyrone, he brought out his PTSD and all this good stuff. And I've seen him online. I preferred him more off the show than I did on the show. But she seems like she would bring him peace, and that would make them a good match. And I thought Ace was weird when I first saw her, but then I was like, oh, she's just giving a witchy vibe. I loved everything about her. So that was an amazing match. And then you had Simone match up with Rashid when he was actually chasing that damn girl. I forgot what her name is. Dark chocolate shaped head. I forgot what the hell her name is. The one was that was in a love triangle with California or whatever. But it seems like they need to revamp the show to keep everybody interested. Instead of putting out crazy ass shows that don't make any damn sense, like Marry Me Now. Nobody wants to see a woman proposing to a man. It's hot mess. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody's going for it. Take that budget from Marry Me Now and put it into Ready to Love and revamp it. You guys can really have a dynasty like The Bachelor and all those type of things. If you put some money into it, Will Packer, my God. Like, own whoever the hell owns it now. But either way, the season is over. There was nobody to connect to, like where you are really rooting for them, except for, let me take that back. I was really rooting for Dakia because she was a classy, beautiful lady. And there was a villain, Miss Carmen, because she seemed to be competing with the other ladies and putting them down all the time. And then Joy, I could take or leave Joy. On that, because she wasn't beautiful, pretty, all that good stuff. There were certain things she did that I felt was kind of male identified that was stressing me out. But other than that, we had a great season. I cannot wait for the reunion and see what comes out. So I can't wait, and I'm going to see you then. With that being said, love who loves you. Thank you for showing up. Let me take these pictures off before I go ahead. I got to hit that outro, right? Let me take these pictures off. But love who loves you. Thank you for showing up. Happy Sunday. Get your rest. Get ready for work tomorrow. And the CPS Scholar is out. Love y'all. Oops.